Welcome to this week's edition of Oncology Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by LucidQuest. Aprea Therapeutics has begun dosing the first HPV-positive head and neck cancer patient in Cohort 5 of the ASSOT 1051 study. The trial evaluates APR 1051, a WEE1 inhibitor designed to exploit replication stress in tumor cells. This cohort receives 70 milligrams. MD Anderson Cancer Center leads site enrollment. The study aims to establish a recommended Phase 2 dose. IDEAYA Biosciences has received FDA Breakthrough Therapy Designation for darovasertib in neoadjuvant uveal melanoma, where no systemic FDA-approved treatments exist. Phase 2 data showed an 82% tumor shrinkage and 61% biopreservation rate. A Phase 3 trial is scheduled for the first half of 2025. Enhertu has secured European Union approval for HER2-low and ultralow breast cancer. In the DESTINY-Breast06 trial, median progression-free survival reached 13.2 months versus 8.1 months with chemotherapy. The approval enables earlier use in metastatic hormone receptor-positive, HER2-low disease and marks the first therapy approved for this subgroup. The European Commission has approved AstraZeneca's Imfinzi-based perioperative regimen for resectable non-small cell lung cancer. The BeiGene trial showed a 32% reduction in recurrence or death risk. The treatment includes neoadjuvant chemotherapy with Imfinzi, followed by adjuvant Imfinzi, improving curative intent outcomes. BeiGene has ended its ociperlimab lung cancer program following a futility analysis from the Phase 3 ADVAN-TIG 302 study. Interim data indicated low efficacy, though no new safety issues emerged. BeiGene will shift resources to more promising assets in its pipeline. BeiGene's TEVIMBRA has received a positive opinion from the Committee for Medicinal Products for Human Use for first-line treatment of extensive-stage small cell lung cancer. In the RATIONALE 312 trial, the therapy reduced the risk of death by 25% and extended overall survival to 15.5 months, compared to 13.5 months with chemotherapy alone. Theriva Biologics reports positive Phase 2b interim safety results for its oncolytic virus VCN-01 in pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma. Among 101 patients, the virus was well tolerated in combination with gemcitabine and nab-paclitaxel. A top-line efficacy readout is anticipated in the second quarter of 2025 to inform Phase 3 trial design. Tovecimig has achieved the primary endpoint in its biliary tract cancer trial. The treatment demonstrated a 17.1% objective response rate versus 5.3% with paclitaxel alone. One complete response was observed. Progression-free and overall survival data are expected in the fourth quarter of 2025. Corcept Therapeutics relacorilant met both progression-free and overall survival endpoints in the Phase 3 ROSELLA trial for platinum-resistant ovarian cancer. Median progression-free survival improved to 6.5 months versus 5.5, and overall survival rose to 16 months versus 11.5. Regulatory submissions are planned for the second half of 2025. Sonnet Biotherapeutics SUN-1010, an IL-12 FHAB fusion protein, showed safety and early efficacy in platinum-resistant ovarian cancer. Combined with atezolizumab, the treatment reached its maximum tolerated dose with no cytokine release syndrome. One patient achieved a partial response, and 33% had stable disease for at least 4 months. Expansion and Phase 2 trials are planned. Mabwell has advanced its B7H3-directed antibody-drug conjugate 7MW3711 into Phase 1b/2 trials for solid tumors. The therapy, previously granted FDA orphan drug designation for small cell lung cancer, will be tested in combination with PD-1 inhibitors. It aims to overcome resistance in solid tumors. Astellas Pharma has entered a strategic collaboration with the Japanese Foundation for Cancer Research to fast-track early-stage oncology R&D. Together, they will select and develop promising projects by combining JFCR's clinical expertise with Astellas' development capabilities to accelerate therapies for treatment-resistant cancers. Stay ahead in oncology research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit www.lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting. See you next time.